Всем привет! Сегодня буду проходить ивент, поскольку у него остался один день. Так что, когда запишу, сразу его, скорее всего, выложу. Потому что мало кому это, конечно же, будет нужно, поскольку все бы уже посмотрели, сами пришли. Так что, просто по приколу запишу этот ивент, а потом сюжетка. Так что, что-то у нас развили. Окей. Скорее всего, она будет долго, так что я, наверное, обрезать буду некоторые моменты не нужно. Если она все-таки долго и не будет.
Let me just confirm. Yes, all tasks on the checklist are complete. Traveler, thank goodness you were able to come as soon as we contacted you. Who knows how we would have coped with all these commissions?
It was nothing. The last couple of days have been pretty busy, but it was all super easy stuff. When we heard that you were short on people, we thought we were going to be in for another long and...
Being the seasoned adventurers that you are, it's true that you are suited to work of a much higher caliber than your recent assignments. How...
Huh? Why's that?
That's right. This is the ideal season for harvesting crops and fruits. And farmers are anxious to sell off their fresh produce, and all the major wine merchants are seeking to purchase top...
Ah, well, no wonder we keep hearing people talking about wine these days.
Huh? What do you mean? Yes, I swear I'm not making this up. The acting Grandmaster wants everyone to gather at headquarters in the main hall. Hurry! We need to leave right now or we'll be late! Hey, wait up!
Why do those two knights look so flustered?
Well, hello there. If it isn't the Traveler and Pime...
Hiya! Just the person we need! Why is everyone running off to the Knights of Favonius headquarters all...
Don't worry. This isn't one of those occasions where you need to come to everyone's rescue. All that's happened is that the Knights of Favonius have just received a letter from the Grand Master. Acting Grand Master Jean will be convening a meeting in the main hall.
Well, that's a relief. Wait, hold on a second. What did you say again? The Grand Master of the Knights of Favonius? Isn't that Varka? The leader of that legendary expedition? So, what did Varka say in the letter? How's the expedition going? When are they getting back?
Oh, so interested in our Grand Master all of a sudden? Never knew you were such a gossip.
It's only normal, isn't it? Bet you'd be curious too if there was someone you'd heard loads about but never met. Even Master Jean. Besides, the expedition has been going on for ages.
The acting Grand Master is very gracious. Varka brought quite a bit of trouble to those around him on the road to becoming a legend. I'll have to tell you. Anyway, since this has piqued your interest, why don't you join me? We do miss our honorary knight after all.
Sure, let's go and see what it's all about. Bye, Catherine. See you soon.
All right, take care now.
It looks like just about everyone's here.
Hey there, cutie. Paimon. I didn't know you two would be coming. So you heard about the—
Yep, we ran into Kaya near the Adventurers Guild. Oh, wow. Paimon's never seen so many people in the main— Oh, Paimon's getting kinda nervous now.
Don't get too carried away, all right? If I know the Grand Master, the fact that he has the time to be writing letters means it's—
Kaya's exaggerating a little, but otherwise I agree. After all, Mika's not the kind of person who'd be able to keep it hidden if something were the matter. Over there, look. The kid standing next to Jean in front of the staircase? He used to be a land surveyor in Eula's team. He's very talented in what he does, and a very reliable person. When the expedition team set out, the Grand Master appointed him to be the— He's the one that brought back the letter.
Please, may I have your attention, everyone? Now that we're all here, let's begin reading out the letter from the Mika, please, go ahead.
Yes, Master Jean. Right. Hello, everybody. I am Mika, surveyor of the Reconnaissance Company. Recently, I have been taking part to the Knights of Favonius. Greetings, everyone. The first thing I want to say to you all is, please put your minds—
Oh, that's fantastic news. My palms are sweating.
May I continue?
Go ahead, Mika.
All right. Now that your fears are allayed, I trust you'll be ready to listen to the rest of my letter. I'm writing to you from the northernmost reaches of Tavak. I once told you that the purpose of this expedition was related to a dangerous secret from days long past. In the past couple of months, we received an unexpected—
The captain?
I am fully aware of the Fatui's outrageous actions in Mondstadt in recent— Open parenthesis. I rather suspect that's because this time, the man hides everything under the mask he wears, so no one can know his past or his origins. However, one thing is for sure. I don't doubt that he could even take out a ruin guard by stabbing it in its big, glowing eye with one of Klee's crayons. Our scouts have confirmed that the captain received orders to head for Natlon 3 days ago. We'll be able to sleep much better now. I will admit that some of his actions have helped us, but even then, he owed us at least that. This year's Weinlesefest must be kicking off in Mondstadt any day now. What a great pity that everyone here is always thinking back fondly upon the fine wines of Mondstadt, as well as the happy times. I hope that you and all the citizens of Mondstadt enjoy the festival to the fullest. May Lord Barbados bless Mondstadt, and may the wind carry— P.S. If you're wondering who's tougher between me and the captain, well, I'm the Grand Master. The letter ends here. Thank you.
Thank you, Mika.
Master Jean, I just noticed that P.P.S. I ran out of paper, so I'll add this here. Lisa, the following is a message—
Oh, for me?
Seeing that it's a special message, Lisa, we'll just— Everyone, as the Grand Master mentioned in his letter, the Weinlesefest is in just a few days. And how fortunate we are at this time to receive word that all is— Though they are unable to return to Mondstadt and spend the festival with us, the Weinlesefest will not— I hope that everyone will guard your stations and perform your duties, both for our far-flung colleagues involved in the— And of course, during your time off, I hope you will be able to rest. That brings our meeting to a close. Dismissed.
Did Paimon hear that right? They ran into the Fatui's captain? But, Fatui Schmatui. The real big deal here is the Weinlesefest. Sounds like there'll be loads of free food and drink.
Hey, cuties. How about we go and chat with Jean? You didn't get a chance to say a proper hello with so many people here.
Sounds good! Alright, let's go!
Ah, Lisa, the Grandmaster's letter is just on the table. Traveler, Paimon, it's been a long time. Apologies, I didn't get the chance to talk with you during the meeting. If you don't have any plans in the immediate future, why not stay in Mondstadt for a while? We'll be celebrating the—
Don't be deceived. Jean may appear very composed, but she's been missing you both terribly recently.
Lisa,
I'll leave you to catch up. I'm going to read my letter.
Yeah, Mondstadt's where our journey began after all. We have a lot of fond memories here. Master Jean, neither of us really knows anything about this Weinlese Fest.
yes, of course. The Weinlese Fest is an ancient Mondstadt festival just like Ludi Harpastum and Windbloom. In addition, each fall, the west wind blows in Mondstadt. Legend has it that the wonderful scent of Mondstadt's winemaking during the harvest season, no matter where he is, he will transform into a soft—
Yeah, that sounds like the—
For this reason, Mondstadters call the western wind the returning wind. The Weinlese Fest originally began in the past. Every household would brew fresh wine around this time of year and keep it sealed at least. Uncasking the sealed wine is a symbolic way of inviting the Animo Archon to share a drink. Legend holds that if the Animo Archon is satisfied with the taste of the wine,
knowing him, it was probably blessing them with more good wine the next year.
that's a good question. But there's really no way of knowing. These are very old stories. Many of the details have been lost to time.
Yep, that'll happen. Some stories change completely as they get passed down. Hence why these days, Mondstadters—
All part of how cultural heritage is created.
Indeed. But for the time being, at least, the tradition of paying tribute to the Animo Archon on Windcoming Day is still alive and well. This is a time of the year when many Mondstadters living away from Mondstadt return to their hometown. For those unable to return—
Oh, so that's why the Grandmaster wrote, "May the wind carry our sentiments back to your side."
For this year, we've joined forces with the Church of Favonius and the Adventurers Guild to host a celebration on the banks of Cider Lake, just outside of Spring.
Wine market?
Well, originally, it was simply a place where winemakers and farmers would come to trade. These days, it is a much grander affair. Not only will you find a range of choice wines, but seasonal fruit The Knights of Favonius plan to use this as an opportunity to do some fundraising for needy children and elderly people in the city.
Wow, sounds pretty cool.
If you have the time, I encourage you to take a look around. I hope you'll find it a worthwhile experience.
I was just about to bring that up. The Grand Master says he wants me to handle something for him. Something to do with Razor's past.
Razor told us that he was raised by a pack of wolves in Wolvendom. He never knew his parents. In his own words, the wolf pack is his lupical, which means—
Yes, that was as much as I knew as well. But in his letter, the Grand Master says that in the cabinet above the third bookshelf, to the right of the grandfather clock in Jean's office, there's a wooden box containing some items that Razor's parents—
Does this mean the Grandmaster knew Razor's
It would seem so. The Grand Master didn't simply run into Razor one day in Wolvendom and teach him—
Wow. Well, come on, let's go find Razor.
Oh, cutie. Nothing escapes your eyes, does— For the child who never met their biological parents, this kind of conversation is always a difficult one. By contrast, Razor grew up in Wolvendom and has had very limited contact with humans.
I'm sure the Grand Master will have given due consideration to Razor's circumstances. Perhaps—
That's a good point. Okay, cuties. Can I leave you? He thinks of me as his teacher, so he might not open up to me if he gets upset. But you are his trusted friends. I think it makes more sense for him to hear about this from you. Thank you, sweetie. Try to be as encouraging as you can. Someone his age needs all the love.
Razor's usually around Wolvendom, right? How do you think he'll react after hearing about this? Hey, look! It's a hunting trap. It looks like the ones that the... Huh? What is it? Electro energy? Paimon... Well, anyway, let's follow the... Look! There's another trap up ahead! Can you feel that electro energy too? The electro traces lead deep into Wolvendom. Let's keep going! Razor! Are you there?
All right, the last trap has been set. Razor, thanks for coming with me all this.
It's okay. My legs are strong.
What is it, Razor?
It smells familiar. Friend.
Razor! Oh, and it's Draft too! Are you two hunting together?
Yes, it's almost harvest season, and the boars are venturing into the towns and wineries looking for food. They're trampling crops and destroying the vineyards. Someone could get seriously hurt. The Knights of Favonius came to us asking for help, keeping the boars a safe distance away from the population.
I and Uncle Brown Cat catch boars, protect everyone.
Wow, Razor! This is a big step for you.
You can say that again. Razor was the star of the show this time. He let the wolves know we'd be coming, so...
Helping everyone, helping Lupical, makes me happy. But...
Yeah! But,
Oh, I don't know.
Razor, do you mean you don't want to know about your real
I want to know, but
so you do want to know?
Traveler, come and take a look at the trap I just placed. Let's give Razor some space to process things. Yes, I have some thoughts about this after seeing how we've been hunting together a lot recently. The kid might not talk much, but still, I feel... Here's what I think. He definitely wants to find out about his parents. It's just, I'm a father myself, so I know a thing or two about kids. You know, when Diana was little, if I got back late from a hunt one night, she'd be watching me like a hawk for days afterwards, as if she was...
Do you mean Razor's worried that he was abandoned by his own parents?
Exactly. I think that's the heart of it. And if it turns out they did, well, Razor is developing at his own pace. There are lots of issues that can't be solved all in one go, but he's making progress. But now this thing with his parents is added into the mix. It might push him to want to figure out once and for all where he comes from and...
Seems like a similar take to Lisa's. Wait, but then again, Master Jean had a different view. She said it's more about... What do you think?
Gotcha. Well, knowing that he's got a friend like you to rely on makes me feel much better about...
Okay, got it. Right, let's head back. We don't want to keep him waiting. Hey, Razor. So...
Still thinking. My heart, it feels strange. Like Varka? Tall, very strong. Yes, trust. He's very good to me. Give me a name. Teach me to fight. But now...
You know, Razor, Varka used up all the paper writing this letter. But he still... That means that he thinks the items have a... But more importantly than that, whatever happens, the Traveler, Paimon,
That's right. And old Uncle Brown Cat's here to support you as well.
Okay. Thank you. I decide... I want to go with you.
Well, you folks better be heading off then. I'm just about finished here, so I'll be heading home very shortly.
Bye, Draft. See you again next... Lisa, we brought Razor.
Hello, teacher. I'm here to see the box.
Ah, my little wolf cub's in a good mood. I'm assuming they've discussed the whole story with you already? Here, this is it. The wooden box. I haven't touched it, except for taking it out of the cabinet. When you're sure you're ready...
Yes, I am...
Oh, this is just a pile of junk. Paimon thought there'd at least be a letter. Uh-oh. You don't think that, after all this time, Varka...
There is
A scent? What kind...
a scent I remember from a long, long time ago. It's their scent. Human scent. Father and mother scent.
Incredible. You still remember...
Wow. You have a really good sense of smell, Razor. Guess being wild by nature has its advantage. This woolen hand puppet looks kind of wonky. Wait. Hey, look. This wine bottle is still and there's a note stuck on it. 1,000.
Oh, so it's a bottle of 1,000 wind...
Teacher, you know?
Of course. 1,000 Wind wine was the first kind of wine that Mondstadters ever learned to make. As to how it got its name, some say it's a reference to the numerous ingredients used to make it, while others say it's because I remember reading somewhere that there are all sorts of weird and wonderful ways of brewing it, and that it's very difficult to ensure it comes out tasting the same each time. This all makes it impractical to commercialize. Wine merchants are much more comfortable working with reliable, That's why you'll almost never see 1,000 Wind wine in the markets or taverns. Huh. In fact, it looks like your parents brewed this bottle
that must mean there's something pretty important about it. Oh, Paimon has an idea. Razor, you gotta...
Okay.
Huh. He seems really in the zone.
Find anything?
Sweet, cold, a little bitter. I like. Many things all mixed together. But things in wine.
Even you can't tell what it is, Razor?
I will try again.
It's okay, Razor. Don't push yourself too hard. What do we do?
Try another way.
That's right. You still remember. Oh, it's almost the Vine Lisa Fest. Everyone who knows anything worth knowing about wine will be gathering in
Oh, great idea!
Make sure you don't miss the opening ceremony, cutie. Everyone will be there. Razor, you should go too.
Okay. Ask many people.
Don't worry, we'll be right there with you. We can be your go-betweens. You know, like you were with the wolves for Draff.
Okay, then I will go back now. I need to tell Lupe.
Great! See you at...
Thank you, everyone, for your patience. We hope the residents of Mondstadt and visitors from all over will enjoy the magnificent When Windcoming Day arrives, we will hold a grand toasting ceremony. Let the wind lead.
Let the wind lead!
Razor, you're here already!
So many.
Come on, let's sneak out of here. There's some...
Find?
Just some tone-deaf bard. But he's also a know-it-all and loves nothing... Hey, tone-deaf bard!
Traveler, Paimon, how do you do? I had a feeling I'd
Spoken like a true poet. But reading between the lines here, if one bottle is tipsy...
Oh, don't say that. Anyway, hey Razor, how have you been?
All right. I have...
Yeah, Razor has something he wants to ask you about. No...
Ooh, now there's a name that takes me back. Let me think.
Razor's parents left him a box with a half bottle of wine inside. And there's a label on it that says... We heard there's a lot of history behind this type of wine. And the brewing methods go...
It smells good, but don't know what's inside.
I see. So you want to know how Thousand Wind wine is made? Well, you came to the right person. I was going to save it for Windcoming Day, but far be it from me to deny an early serenade to a friend in need.
A song. Not easy to understand.
Excellent answer. Then fill up the barrels and store them away. Then wait for a windier day. Wax the bottles, seal them tight, for the south wind that soothes, for the north wind that bites. How does this fine wine taste to the tongue? As Mondstadt to the ear, like a sweet dream of freedom. And what are the fruits that went into the brew? A defender's will, strong as yesteryear? joining the thousand winds in a song of good cheer. Turning sour. Thank you so much for the applause.
Like wine. A little sweet, but now...
Don't worry, it's not just you. That was supposed to be about winemaking, but it didn't give...
Well, maybe it's a little abstract and romanticized, but that's one of the defining features of Mondstadt poetry.
Так, я нажму ненадолго. Так, я тут.
Okay, so let's try to pin this down. What did an explorer's courage, a love tender and true... Nope, Paimon has absolutely no idea what... Look, Tone-Deaf Bard, you clearly know what the whole thing means, so could you...
You misunderstand me. I'm not trying to make you work for it or anything. But the lyric, if you want to know the secret behind this sweet scent, you might have to start by rolling
Rolling up our sleeves? You mean we need to go and make this wine for ourselves?
We've known each other for so long, and you still don't trust my intention?
I trust. I want to make wine. And if I know how to make wine, then I know what is in father and mother's wine. Right. I want to know about that.
Well, if you say so, Razor. Guess we'll have to take Tone-Deaf Bard's word on this one.
Don't worry, really. Freedom is the key here. It's not as hard as you might think. As long as you add ingredients to the mix in a spirit of joy and sincerity,
I will tell Poem to teach her. Then I need to think alone.
That's the spirit. So, how about we meet again in
Okay, I will remember.
Так, я, наверное, сначала сюжетку пройду, если возможно. А потом сам ивент буду проходить, если получится, конечно. Так что я сначала, скорее, сюжетку пройду.
So there are kind of sellers at the Vine Laser Fest.
Сначала Так, сначала сюжет, потом ивент. А сколько там было, я не знаю. Пусть так будет тогда.
It's almost time! Let's go meet up with Razor. Huh? Where the heck's Razor? Paimon thought he would have been here, but he had a pretty big day when we last saw him. Do you think he's fair enough? You're right. Well, since we've got some time on our hands, let's put our heads together and try to figure out an explorer's courage, a love tender and... Do you have any ideas? Eesh, that's even more abstract. How do we go about looking for this wine's character? Huh? Are you saying that it has something to do with Mondstadt's institutions? Wow, that actually makes a surprising amount of sense. Now that you mention it, it just so happens that all the institutions you mentioned... Wait! This is way too big of a coincidence! That Tone-Deaf Bard, did he just make all this up on the spot? In that case, the last part about the Thousand Winds Song of Cheer must be code for the toasting ceremony! When Razor gets here, let's visit all the places you mentioned and talk to some people we know there! Mr. Honorary Knight, Paimon!
I'm sorry. I'm late.
That's all right. We were just chatting. The Traveler's pretty smart, so thanks to him, we're finally onto something.
Hi. I was on my way, then
They let me out for Vine Laser Fest. Albedo is super busy helping Timaeus fix his recipe for an extra strong sobriety potion. But it's so cool! All the grown-ups in Mondstadt are out to celebrate the I wanted to join in too. So I made a whole bunch of stuff so I can... Very own way? And that's when I bumped into Razor. Razor was acting kind of different than usual, like he was thinking. And then Razor said that he was looking for his mommy.
I did not say mommy.
Oh, it's okay, silly. Mommies are important people.
Razor! Razor!
Bennett?
Oh, look who's here! Hey, everyone! Here, this is for you.
A small lampgrass?
Yep, that's right. I tripped up on it this morning and took a little tumble. I did a full faceplant, but somehow this little thing came out completely unscathed. That's when I knew it was destined.
Bennett, how did you manage to trip up on a small... Huh, that's true. They do glow after all. No, I wasn't talking about the glowing. What I meant was they're really big and easy to...
I was just running too fast. Okay, I guess maybe I won't tell them about the other. Anyway, I've been all over the place trying to find Razor this morning. Good thing I've caught up now. I can finally catch my breath. Thanks.
How did you know? I need ingredients.
Oh, that? This lady came to see Master Cyrus, asking for the Adventurer Guild's support with the Vinelesa Fest. She said she was a librarian. Anyway.
Whoa, Lisa is doing some real work for once?
Oh, so that was Lisa? People say she's crazy intelligent, but just doesn't go out. I thought long and hard about what ingredients to pick, and came up with a load of suggestions, but then I realized that small lampgrass was clearly the best. It shines a light to guide the way for
Oh, apologies for the trouble.
Ah, don't give me that. I get how you must be feeling. If my family, well, my dad's ever needed help one day, I know you'd be there for me too.
Yes.
Can I help too? Please take me with you, please. Clee's in high spirits today. She seems more excited by this festival than any...
Bennett, before now, you never talked...
Well, that's because I never met my parents. I was raised by some of the older adventurers in the... But if you do want to hear about them, I can tell you some of my dad's stories.
Oh, Ben, you can be Mommy's kid, just like Clee. My mom is super nice. She'll take great care of you. Huh?
I really appreciate the thought, Clee. But I'm afraid I can't. I already have my dad's and all my friends. And let's not forget that I'm the leader of Benny's adventure team.
Oh, okay. I got it. Then have this. A Jumpy Dumpty? Yeah, it's a lazy, dopey Jumpy Dumpty that always dozes and never explodes. I hope you guys can be best friends.
Are you sure?
Yep! Jumpy Dumpty will be happy to make a new friend, too.
I'm also happy for you.
Good idea! Maybe Clee will bring Bennett some good luck, and the adventure will go smoothly. And you might just find some treasures you'd never noticed before. Of course, it's also highly possible that Clee will be the... Still, on the flip side, Clee won't be getting into any trouble with...
Cool. Don't worry about a thing. We'll look after each other.
Yay! Adventure! Treasure! Oh, wait, but what about Wolfie? Wolfie, I mean Razor.
Good luck.
See you later, folks.
It's so nice to see everyone in such a good... Oh, Paimon almost forgot the whole... Razor, the Traveler and Paimon were just chatting about the ingredients Venti mentioned in his poem. We think that... Plus, it seems like each of them means something special to one of the 3 big institutions in Mondstadt. What's wrong? Something on your mind?
Yes. These days, I think I am not smart. Not like teacher, not like traveler, but I still have to think. Everyone is ready to help, but some things I don't understand human father and mother, but I must find. Maybe I can learn about other people's father and mother first. That's why I want to ask.
That's great! Keep at it and you'll...
Never knew Bennett is like me. When he talks about dads, his scent changes. Warm, like a bed of straw in the sun.
Yeah! We should head back into the city. Let's find a friendly face at the Church of Favonius. Now, who does Razor know?
Excuse me? I couldn't help but overhear you're about to head back into the city. Is that right? I'm waiting on a fruit cart from the city. It should be here now, but I'm getting worried that something may have happened on the way. But I can't leave the festival to check up on it. Would you be able to do me a huge favor and keep an eye out for the cart on your way back?
Well, it...
Okay, we go. Everyone helps me. Now I have chance.
That's wonderful. Thank...
Let's go and browse while we still have the chance.
This way.
Oh, Paimon sees the cart, but what are these hilly trails to the rescue?
Right here. Emerge. Right now.
Please, purge!
Whew. Finally! These hilly trails...
Phew. I'm fine, thanks to you. You were just in time. Any later and all you found here is a pile of pulp. And I don't think there'd be much... Got it. Well, thanks again. I'd better not... Thanks to you too, kiddo.
Enemy following.
Enemy? I think we're a little closer than that. On some level, you could even say that we're brother and sister.
Rosaria? What the heck? Wait. Actually, turning up at random place. Okay, next question. What the heck do you mean, brother and sister?
Varka taught you how to use that sword, I take it. Swift but powerful. I see you're not much of a talker. Well, there's something else you could learn from Varka. Never lost for words, even when he has nothing to say. It'd be good.
It's okay. I will wait.
Brother and sister? Oh, Paimon gets it. Varka is a father figure to both of them, so that...
Well, blood relations are overrated anyway, don't you think? Oh, I almost forgot.
Cold, dark grown-up. You also don't remember what your real mother...
Huh. So you're helping him dig up some info on his biological parents. And trying to help him build a concept of family along the way. Alright, you got me. I barely have any memories of my birth parents. The last time I saw them was long before I had any understanding. But that seems pretty common. Even in this day and age, there are plenty of people in the world who can't stop thinking. Anyway, if you're never gonna meet someone, it's not worth spending mental energy on them. It's more important.
No, you are wrong about that. Lupical protect each other. Human family also...
Fine. So let's say you do find out who your parents were and they were saints. Or the opposite, they were complete monsters. How would that affect your life choices? What would you do about it?
Whew, Rosaria's take is a little on the nose. That's a hard one for Razor to answer.
Don't get me wrong, I'm not trying to make this any more difficult than it already is. But Razor's feeling lost and confused right now, and all the other Mondstadters we know are too sunny and bright to tell it like it ripped. The sun nurtures many good things, but it can't do anything about the problem.
Wow, Rosard.
All right, I'll leave it there. Take this flower. It's icy cold, just like me. Barbara's busy preparing the sung poetry event for the Weinlese Fest. She couldn't get away, so I picked an ingredient out on behalf of the church.
But can we really use a mist flower? Won't it freeze the entire barrel?
No, not now that I've dealt with it. The bard did say to think freedom, didn't he? So go on, take it.
Aw, Rosaria! You're more... wait! You heard the bard say that? Were you spying on us?
Thank you.
Don't mention it, it's nothing. Varka's been a big help to me in the past, so just consider it returning a favor. Besides, if I'm your older sister, I might as well act like it. Good luck finding your answers.
Now you see her, now you don't. Paimon's slowly getting used to... Oh well, as love tender and true goes, that was... pretty awkward. Razor, are you still thinking about what Rosar...
Her words are like mist flower. They are cold, but cold also good for wounds. Like Wolfhook. I need to think about it. Maybe then I will understand. Okay. I will come with you.
So you see, you're the best person.
Oh, just in time. Lisa and I were just talking. Where were we? Ah, yes.
Huh? But obviously the knight's part is supposed to be a defender's will. But what kind of ingredient is a barrel? Oh.
Oh, Paimon, don't worry. You'll get your ingredient. The person is very conscientious and wants to properly research their contribution. As for the barrel, how else were you planning on mixing all the ingredients? Surely not in the giant cooking pot at Dada Upa Gorge. After much deliberation, I realized this was a job for the most sociable and savviest member in our ranks.
All right, spare me the flattery, Lisa. We're all friends here, and I know you're only trying to help, but I haven't been back there in a long time. This could be quite difficult to...
Difficult? For you? Don't be silly. Weinlese Fest is one of the most important festivals in Mondstadt. And you know how Diluc thinks better than anyone. Just drop a few little hints, like how this is the first festival Mondstadt has had in a long time. We're short on much needed supply. When he hears that, I guarantee you he'll offer to help out.
Lisa's literally trying to extort Master Diluc.
I suppose.
Wow. He didn't take much persuade. And Paimon was just about to thank Lisa for the things... Oh, Paimon doesn't even know whose side...
Traveler and teacher did a lot for... But me, I still can't answer questions. So you...
Dear me, what's gotten you so upset, my little wolf cub? We can't have you being so down in the dumps. Ah, I see. Cutie. How about you keep Kaya company while I stay here and help Razor process his feelings? As his teacher, come and collect him in a few days' time. The last ingredient should be ready by...
Splendid. I was just thinking about how
I don't know what is right. But I trust teacher. I accept.
Run along now. And don't forget to tell D-Luke that the...
Kaya, you're fond of a good drink, aren't you? Vine Lacerfest must be right up your alley. Kaya?
Oh, I'm sorry. My mind was elsewhere. What was your question?
Never mind. Nothing that important. Hi there, Master D-Luke.
Oh, I was just wondering who'd be coming all the way out here during the vine. And you.
Brr, so cold. Almost enough to make me feel unwelcome here, Master D. Don't forget that this is my home, too. I'm fairly certain that taking a
Please get to the point.
The point is one that you've already raised your... To celebrate this long-awaited festival, the Acting Grand Master has been coordinating with both the Church and the Adventurers Guild to host... Unfortunately, given the financial situation of the Knights of Favonius.
And the Knights of Favonius's woes have...
Hey, no need to be so cruel. Even I'm not going to take that. Everyone... Now, I can't remember the last time I tasted Dawn Winery's Vine Lacerfest special. Are you going to deny others the opportunity to drink to their heart's content?
Check it out. Kaya's not so subtly asking...
Anyway, speaking of the Knights, everyone dearly hopes that you'll rejoin our ranks again. If we were able to enjoy the sterling reputation of Master D-Luke, my...
Give that silver tongue of yours a rest. You might need it to maintain... Duly noted on the financial issues you raised. I'll have Elzer follow up with... And I just so happen to have a batch of wine that I can offer as a token of appreciation to ever... Shall I address it to you personally?
That would be an absurd request, even for me. The words with...
You're better informed than I thought. In that case, I will leave this with Adeline.
I really can't thank you.
Master D-Luke is so generous. That's all Paimon needs to get that...
Huh. Are you two here regarding the Vine Lacerfest too?
Poor Razor. He grew up so fast. And he's still looking for his father. Master...
How come Klee said he's looking for his mom, but Kaya says he's looking for his dad?
It's okay. We have a spare barrel in the winery. It's a little old, but it's been specially treated for durability. You could leave it next to a flaming flower all day and there wouldn't be a scratch.
Sounds great! We'll take it! When can we come fetch it?
No need. I'll have someone deliver it to the festival market. Just collect it from the Angel's share.
Aw, you always make things so nice and easy for us, Master D-Luke. Thanks.
You're more than welcome. Helping each other...
Wonderful. Always eager to help. And never forgets...
Oh, it's nearly dinner time.
How time flies.
How did you put it? Ah, yes. Taking a trip home during festival season is a universal custom.
I couldn't possibly, Adeline. I wouldn't want to trouble...
Oh, don't say that. How often do I get a chance to indulge my dear Master Kaya, Tea for the cat...
Oh,
Well then, what happened to your swagger? Lost? Surely you wouldn't dream of disappointing Adeland.
All right, then. I'll take you up on the offer.
Ooh, Paimon's so full. Adeline's cooking's amazing. Everything looked and tasted.
Glad you liked it. You're welcome to join again anytime.
Oh? Then I may have to tag along on the Traveler's Adventures more.
Ugh, Kaya's back to his usual ways.
All right, now that our task is complete and our bellies are full, it's time for me to get back to work.
Take care, Master Kaya. Have a safe trip back.
We should get going as well. Lisa's taking care of Razor, but the Vine Fest can't do without us. See you next time, Master D-Luke.
Indeed.
Let's go check. Paimon wonders how Razor's class has been.
Sucrose, wait!
Cool.
Honorary
Я
Knight,
знаю,
Paimon,
как
please stop her!
Whoa, you scared Paimon. What's gotten the two of you so worked up?
Так, мне надо снова откатиться. Так, что у нас тут?
Sucrose and I agreed to present the wine ingredient to you together. But when she heard that Razor will be showing up, she insisted that she won't spend a moment longer here than—
I'm not good at dealing with strangers. Anyway,
Oh, that won't do. We worked on this together, and we should present it together. I can't take—
it's not about the credit. Wait, so does this mean the Knights of Favonius' ingredient?
Yes, it's a quadruple sweetness sunsetia.
Quadruple sweetness? But aren't regular ones sweet enough at— Also, why isn't—
Okay, let me give you the full story. I love the scent of wine, and after reading up on the art of winemaking, I've grasped some of— In short, whatever ingredients you use, it's essential to— In an attempt to select the most suitable ingredient, I gathered samples of all the sweet plants and fruits I could find in the— I also factored in the differences between the same ingredient grown in different locations. For instance, sweet flowers from Springvale are a little sweeter.
Wow, that sounds like—
It was no problem at all. Just my duty as a maid of the chance to source the Defender's will on behalf of the Knights of Favonius.
Noelle, your eyes are spark, but Paimon thinks it could be because of Lisa's brainwashing.
Anyway, I was worried that my evaluation would be too subjective if only I were involved.
Thankfully, I ran into
Oh
no! What is it, Sucrose?
I just remembered why I left the lab that day. I was supposed to go and fetch some lab
Oh.
Uh-oh. That look on your face seems to say you forgot all about it and have been in the lab.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, I'm so...
Don't worry about it. It's my fault, really. I'll go and see Marjorie about the equipment shortly.
Oh, anyway, Sucrose is a true professional when it comes to this...
Please, you don't need to go out of... Noelle filled me in on the background of the whole I was moved to see how seriously she took this task, even though she'd never even met Razor before. However, none of the potential ingredients... What we needed was a fruit high in sugar and easily fermentable. After a final look at Noelle's list, I picked this and using bioalchemical techniques.
Watching Sucrose work on an experiment when she's in the zone blew me away. Such...
I already said don't compliment me. Anyway, the result of our research is the Epsilon series Tetrasweet Sensetia, variation 63. And it's finally ready. The sweetness has been verified. Noelle shortened the name to quadruple sweetness Sensetia. Unfortunately, it can't be produced on a very large scale under the current conditions. But as long as we have enough for Razor. Traveler, growing up, I was lucky. I was never the best at dealing. They never said to me, you need to be more sociable or anything like that. So, I haven't lived Razor's life. And I can't pretend to imagine what it must have been like. So, I don't know how much it will mean coming from me, but...
Oh, Sucrose.
Sorry, I am late again. Teacher forgot about the time.
That's all right. We were just chatting. Whoa, déjà vu. Wait a sec.
Wow, she disappeared. Hello, I'm Noelle, maid of the Knights of Avonia.
Hi.
Here's our ingredient for you. Oh, but I can't take full credit for it. I had help from an alchemist, but right now, she, Right, yes. It's a shame she couldn't be here to present it to you in...
Smells like potion, nectar, and...
Wow, nothing gets past your nose,
This Sensetia is sweeter than ones I have smelled before. Clee said alchemy...
That's right. I hope that this sweet fruit will help you brew the sweetest wine.
Thank you all. When she has time, I want to thank her also.
Leave that to me. I'll figure out a way to persuade her to not work.
Okay, I will wait.
All right, now that we have all the ingredients, we can finally start making the wine. For that, we'll need a barrel, which if Paimon remembers Bye, Noelle! We're gonna...
Good luck with everything. See you next...
Unbury Knight Razor over here! Look who it is! Wow, it's Diana! Paimon was sure we'd run into you at the Cat's Tail stand sometime, but so far, we have...
Ooh, traitors.
I'm so mad! Clee told me the whole story. So, this bright idea was a brainchild of you two? How could you? Razor, you better promise me that you won't turn into one of those old booze hounds that drinks themselves silly, slumps over the bar, and bursts...
I don't understand.
Sounds like there's been some crossed wires here. Clee, what exactly did you say to Diana? I told her that that Razor's looking for his mommy with the honorary knight's help, and you both seemed really sad and said, but before I finished, Diona said, "Clee, say no more. Okay. Paimon doesn't even know where to start. Diona, it sounds... So you're saying Razor wants to make the same wine that his mother and father once made? So he can learn more about them? You better not be making this up to try to pull the wool over my eyes. Sorry, Diona. It was all Clee's fault. So, are you still mad? I caught a bunch of fish for us to eat. And I wasn't that. We were just trying to help. I understand. I just don't want Razor being led astray, that's all. That's why I may have raised my voice a little bit just now. Well, since none of you plan on... But I need you to know that I'm a mixer, not a brewer. So I'm used to working with the finished product. If you really want me to start with a bunch of raw ingredients... Yay! Diona is the best! Bunch of flatterers. All done! That was quick! Now we just need to find a place to store it. We wait for a windier day.
Maybe windrise? Very windy.
Yep, if you say the word windy, that's the first place on every Mondstadt. Cool! I want to come too. I have to keep an eye on my foolish father, so I won't be joining you. Clee, come and play again some other time. I will, I promise.
What a curious coincidence meeting you here.
Don't get bored. What are you doing here?
Well, I awoke to the most magnificent aroma in the air after following the sweet scent of fresh fruit to its source.
Yeah, the fruit are super fresh and super duper sweet. I can smell it as well.
Yes. Oh, I remembered something important. Something that you have to do before sealing.
What? We missed...
Razor, do you still remember the scent of that half bottle of Thousand Wind wine? I believe there...
Yes, there was.
And with very good reason, too. The source?
Dandelion seeds.
You're familiar with dandelion wine, right? Well, the people of Mondstadt believe that dandelion seeds are like living gemstones, formed from the first wisps of wind in the year. People add them to the mix. The memory of that moment is then stored in the wine. So, Thousand Wind wine is the original dandelion.
Wow, that's so cool! So now...
As for why it always has a different scent, well, that's...
What is it, Razor? What you...
In Mother and Father's wine, I can smell dandelion seeds. But in my wine, there is a... I still don't understand my mother and father, but everyone has done so much for me. Varka, Teacher, Clee, Bennett, Uncle Brown Cat, Cold Lady, grown up with fakes, Gray Tough Girl, person that smells like Animo Crystal Fly, Uncle Brown Cat's daughter, Green Bard, Paimon, and Traveler. I remember everyone. Making wine is hard work. Making this wine needed every hard work with friends. Not so hard. I'm so happy. Thank you. Friends are also Lupical. Whether I'm human or I'm wolf, it does. When I grow up, we will come back here.
What a magnificent monologue. Even as a bard, I don't feel like that. All that remains now is to bury the barrel and wait.
We're finally done! like a celebration is in order. If Paimon remembers correctly, tomorrow should be...
Wow! The animal god is coming!
That reminds me. I haven't memorized the song for the toasting ceremony yet. Get a good night's sleep tonight. Wait for the whisper of the gentle breeze to rouse you tomorrow morning, then come and enjoy a performance.
Wind coming day is finally here! Let's get a move on or we'll miss the toasting ceremony!
Так, что у нас за фигня? Понимаю. Благословение. И где оно? Нервненько спор есть. Так, я это, отрежу, чтобы не было так долго. Так что увидимся, в принципе.
Wow! So many people have shown up to welcome the Animal Archon!
Tradition holds that the finest wine of the Vinelesa Fest only goes on sale after the Animo Archon has tasted.
Ugh. So welcoming the Animal Archon back is just a means to an end for them, huh? What about...
Yes, I was feeling a little concerned about him, but I just spoke with him, and he tells me that the winemaking went very smoothly.
Wow, you too, huh?
Razor and the others are over there. You should go say hi.
Hey, hey! There you are!
Whoa! What's with all these bottles? Selling your own homebrew now?
These are for Razor.
Mommy said that everyone's welcoming the animal god today, and we need to give him some wine. We want the animal god to be happy, so he helps Razor.
This bottle is from my dad. Luckily, I managed not to break it on the way here. It's just for show, though.
Mommy said that the animal god can drink a lot of wine. She said if he wanted to, so... Do you think we'd have enough between the...
Ah, Green Bard.
Everyone, I am greatly honored to be able to be here today. I have been invited by Acting Grandmaster It is some of the finest verse I know. I dedicate it to the wind and to everyone here with us today. Fill up the barrels and store them away, then wait for a windier day. Wax the bottles, seal them tight, for the south wind that soothes, for the north wind that bites. How does this fine wine taste to the tongue, as Mondstadt to the ear, like a sweet dream of freedom? And what are the fruits that went into the brew? An explorer's courage, a love tender and true. A defender's will, strong as yesteryear, joining the thousand winds in a song of good cheer, turning sour into sweet, bitter notes fade away as we wait for a windier day. Pray tell, what treasure does this barrel hold? 'Tis wheat's greatest triumph, the true liquid gold. As it flows from the keg, what sound drifts by? Wind chimes in the boundless immemorial sky. We raise up our glasses and voices in song as we wait for the wind to sing along. Where do we turn once the thousand winds take flight? To the tales of the lyre, to the sweet dream of tonight.
Dear friends, let us now open the wines.
To the Animal Archon!
To the Animal Archon.
There's no...
Don't feel sad, Klee.
But why didn't he come? If the animal god didn't... Of course not. You know, Klee, the wind isn't the only form that the animal archon can turn into. He can turn into... Huh? Really? Maybe he turned into... Sure! Jumpy Dumpty it is! Razor, did the animal...
Yes. I talked a lot with you all, and I learned a lot. Now, I am not afraid. I think that is a blessing.
Don't forget to save me a glass of your wine once it's finished fermenting.
Yes. We share together.
Yay! But we've all done a lot of talking. Let's go get something to drink.
I heard that the Angel Share is selling a new drink called Fruit
I want some! I want...
Okay, everyone. Let's go. Listen.
The wind! The animal god is coming! Alright!
Take this, crush it, and place it on the fracture. Listen, Missy. Promise me you'll live on. This is where you must stay. You are our only hope. Forgive me, Kaya.
Good, very good. That's my boy. I will always be proud of you.
After all the time we spent on it, the wine still isn't ready. May as well leave it for our son.
Razor. What do you think of that name?
Oh, an adventurer's name. Yes, I like it.
Razor? Razor! Come on!
Так, если не ошибаюсь, то мы закончили прилетку ивента. Так. Ну да, мы закончили. Остался сам ивент. Но ивент я потом сделаю, скорее всего. Хотя, скорее всего, сегодня как раз таки это буду делать. Потому что один день, ну, хоть можно и завтра сделать, но я сегодня все-таки сделаю. Так что увидимся. Пока-пока.